reached the lake past midnight, following the forest road, with the tent tied to the rooftop and the backseat overfilled. There was moonlight on the water, there were pines against the stars, and the violet-colored mountains looked impossibly far. We made camp beside the shoreline, lit a lantern near the trees, and the whole wide world grew quieter with the cooling mountain breeze. We'd carried too much hurry, we had lived too close to walls. Now the water held the heavens, and we didn't speak at all. At the Violet Lake camp, where the mountains touch the blue, where the fire makes a circle and the night belongs to you. At the Violet Lake camp, let the distant world grow small. We have everything we came for, open sky and nothing more. Coffee steaming near the shore, our old vehicle stood silent with its windows open wide. I walked barefoot to the water, felt the cold around my feet, watched the sunlight break in pieces every time the small waves moved. There were no signs or directions, no reception, no alarm, only mountains in the distance and the coffee in my palms. Maybe peace is not escaping, maybe peace is making room for the life beneath the noise that has been waiting to resume. At the Violet Lake camp, where the mountains touch the blue, where the fire makes a circle and the night belongs to you. At the Violet Lake camp, let the distant world grow small. We have everything we came for, open sky and nothing more. Followed stones around the shoreline, found a trail behind the reeds, where the forest opened briefly to a field of mountain green. From the ridge we saw our campsite, just a lantern by the blue, and I understood how little we require to feel renewed. When we pack the tent tomorrow, when the gravel road returns, I will carry this blue silence past the traffic and the turns. Not a picture, not a landmark, not a place that I can own, just a violet lake inside me I can visit when I'm home. At the Violet Lake camp, where the mountains touch the blue, where the sunrise crosses water and the morning starts anew. At the Violet Lake camp, though the distant road may call, we have everything we came for, open sky and nothing more. At the Violet Lake camp, I can hear the water move, and the silence in the valley feels like something honest too.
Old wool blanket round my shoulders, coffee cooling near the fire. Wind is moving through the spruce trees, higher, softer than much higher. There's a storm across the mountain, but inside the cabin glows, and I feel the kind of comfort only colder weather knows. Oh, blanket, keep the winter out. Wrap me in a quieter world where I can hear myself. Oh, blanket, fire burning low. Some nights warmth is all the answer that a tired heart needs to know. I used to think that being strong meant never needing shelter. Now I know the strongest hearts still need somewhere warm together. Rest is not surrender, warmth is not a weaker way. Even mountains where the snow falls till the spring returns someday. Oh, blanket, some nights warmth is all the answer that a tired heart needs to know. Mountain coffee, early morning, steam against the colder air. Sun begins behind the ridgeline, golden light is everywhere. I sit wrapped inside a blanket, boots beside the cabin door, and the world below looks smaller than it ever did before. Mountain coffee, let the morning climb up the valley, through the timber, one slow ray at a time. Mountain coffee, warm between my hands. For a while I understand why people leave the crowded land. An eagle circles over granite, clouds move slowly toward the west. Nothing here is asking questions, nothing here demands my best. Maybe height can change perspective, maybe distance clears the view, maybe all the noise below us was never quite as true. Mountain coffee, for a while I understand Why people leave the crowded land. I woke before the clocks could find me, before the street had learned the light. The kettle sang across the kitchen, soft against the fading night. A pale blue morning filled the window, coffee warming both my hands. And all the things I thought were urgent didn't seem to make demands. I don't need an answer, I don't need a sign. I only need this moment to arrive in its own time. First cup before dawn, stay a little while. Turn the ordinary gentle, make the restless morning mild. First cup before dawn, let the whole world wait. I have nowhere I must hurry, I can meet the day this way. There are footprints on the floorboards, there are books beside the chair. There are small unfinished stories quietly waiting everywhere. I used to think the good life had to happen somewhere far. Now I find it in the sunlight, falling softly where we are. I don't need an answer, I don't need a sign. I only need this moment to arrive in its own time. First cup before dawn, stay a little while. Turn the ordinary gentle, make the restless morning mild. First cup before dawn, let the whole world wait. I have nowhere I must hurry, I can meet the day this way. Maybe life is not a raceway, maybe peace is something small. Maybe morning knows the answer without speaking words at all. First cup before dawn, stay a little while. Turn the ordinary gentle, make the restless morning mild. First cup before dawn, let the whole world wait. I have nowhere I must hurry, I can meet the day this way.
turn the key before the sunrise, coffee resting by the wheel. Mountain shadows past the windshield, cold enough to make things real. The road ran north beyond the houses, past the sleeping county line, with a tent behind the driver's seat and nowhere fixed in mind. I had crossed this way in summer, when the valley burned with gold. Now the trees were wearing winter, and the morning air was cold. I've learned the road is not an answer, it's a place to hear the truth. Every mile removes a little of the noise I carried through. Northbound before dawn, with the dashboard glowing on. Let the mountains rise before me, let the darker miles be gone. Northbound before dawn, I don't need to hurry on. Every road becomes much clearer when the city lights are gone. At the foothills I stopped driving, found a trail beside the creek. Pulled the old pack from the backseat, started climbing through the trees. There was frost across the branches, there was fog below the ridge, and a narrow wooden crossing where the river met the bridge. I made coffee near the summit, watched the first light touch the snow, and the road I'd left beneath me looked like somewhere long ago. I followed maps across the borders, I've been lost in foreign rain. Still the quiet of a mountain makes me wanna start again. Northbound before dawn, with the dashboard glowing on. Let the mountains rise before me, let the darker miles be gone. Northbound before dawn, I don't need to hurry on. Every road becomes much clearer when the city lights are gone. There were years I drove for distance, there were years I drove from pain. Now I travel for the stillness that the open roads contain. I don't need another country, I don't need a famous view, only somewhere wild and honest, where my heart can travel to. Northbound before dawn, now the eastern light is on. Every mountain in the distance feels like somewhere I belong. Northbound before dawn, let the slower road go on. I will follow where it leads me, till the final stars are gone.
There's a creek beneath the ice now, I can hear it if I kneel. Water moving under winter, something hidden, something real. Snow may hold the whole world silent, branches may forget their green. Still beneath the frozen surface, life is going somewhere unseen. Creek under ice, keep moving through the night. Even when the world above you has forgotten how to shine. Creek under ice, teach my restless heart tonight. Not everything that looks unmoving has stopped living deep inside. I have had my frozen seasons, months where nothing seemed to grow. Still some part of me kept moving where the daylight couldn't go. Spring does not begin with flowers, it begins where no one sees. In the water under winter, in the roots beneath the trees. Creek under ice, not everything that looks unmoving has stopped living deep inside.
The old defender wore the mountain and the scratches on its side. Red dust gathered on the windows, cedar needles caught inside. I had bought it near the border from a man with silver hair. He said, treat the road with patience and she'll take you anywhere. So I drove beyond the blacktop, past the farms and cattle gates, where the gravel climbed the foothills and the daylight started late. Every dent became a story, every mile became a line, and the vehicle grew older at exactly the speed of mine. On the old Defender road, where the wild grass meets the stone, where the tires cross the river and the signal disappears. On the old Defender road, I can leave the noise below, with a tent behind the driver and another place to go. Sat near the timber, parked beneath the leaning pine, built a fire from fallen the cedar, made some coffee before night. The stars came out beyond the ridges, one by one above the hood. And the silence after driving felt as honest as it could. I slept inside the back compartment, boots and jacket near my head. Woke before the early sunlight painted every mountain red. I've stayed in rooms with polished windows, I've slept beneath expensive roofs. Still no place has felt more peaceful than a vehicle in the woods. On the old Defender Road, where the wild grass meets the stone, where the tires cross the river and the signal disappears. On the old Defender Road, I can leave the noise below, with a tent behind the driver and another place to go. Brought a narrow crossing, water running clear and fast. So I stopped and walked the river, let the harder current pass. I have learned the wild won't hurry for the plans inside my head, and a patient road will carry farther than a reckless step. Someday rust will take the body, someday parts will be too rare. Someday I will lack the strength to follow roads that disappear. But tonight the tank is half full and the mountain air is cold. There's a narrow trail before me and enough daylight to go. On the old Defender Road, every scratch is something known. Every mile that left me dusty made the wider world feel home. On the old Defender Road, I have finally come to know home can be a fire beside you and a vehicle on the road. On the old Defender Road, let the wild horizon show. There are still 1,000 places for an older heart to go. Old wool blanket round my shoulders, coffee cooling near the fire. Wind is moving through the spruce trees, higher, softer, then much higher. There's a storm across the mountain, but inside the cabin glows, and I feel the kind of comfort only colder weather knows. Wool blanket, keep the winter out. Wrap me in a quieter where I can hear myself. Wool blanket, fire burning low. Some nights warmth is all the answer that a tired heart needs to know.
needing shelter. Now I know the strongest hearts still need somewhere warm together. Rest is not surrender. Warmth is not a weaker way. Even mountains where the snow falls till the spring returns someday. Wool blanket. Some nights warmth is all the answer that a tired heart needs to know. Rain on apartment 3, soft above my head. A book is open on the couch, a blanket on the bed. Someone's cooking down the hallway, garlic drifting through the air. And the storm outside keeps knocking like an old friend on the stairs. Rain on apartment 3, you can stay with me. Keep the world beyond the doorway, keep the afternoon easy. Rain on apartment 3, I have nowhere else to be. There's a kind of quiet freedom when the weather sets you free. I can hear the upstairs footsteps, I can hear the water run. Every ordinary noise becomes a rhythm of its own. I once dreamed of bigger houses, open roads and wider views. Now this little rented window has enough sky coming through. Rain on apartment 3, you can stay with me. Keep the world beyond the doorway, keep the afternoon easy. Happen anywhere, even briefly, even small. Sometimes 4 familiar walls are more than enough to hold us all. Rain on apartment 3, I have nowhere else to be. There's a kind of quiet freedom when the weather sets you free.
I turn the key before the sunrise, coffee resting by the wheel. Mountain shadows past the windshield, cold enough nothing's real. The road ran north beyond the houses, past the sleeping county line, with a tent behind the driver's seat and nowhere fixed in mind. I had crossed this way in summer, when the valley burned with gold. Now the trees were wearing winter, and the morning air was cold. I've learned the road is not an answer. It's a place to hear the truth. Every mile removes a little of the noise I carried through. Northbound before dawn, with the dashboard glowing on. Let the mountains rise before me, let the darker miles be gone. Northbound before dawn, I don't need to hurry on. Every road becomes much clearer when the city lights are gone. At the foothills I stopped driving, found a trail beside the creek. Pulled the old pack from the back seat, started climbing through the trees. There was frost across the branches, there was fog below the ridge, and a narrow wooden crossing where the river met the bridge. I made coffee near the summit, watched the first light touch the snow, and the road I'd left beneath me looked like somewhere long ago. Followed maps across the borders, I've been lost in foreign rain. Still the quiet of a mountain makes me wanna start again. Northbound before dawn, with the dashboard glowing on. Let the mountains rise before me, the darker miles be gone. Northbound before dawn, I don't need to hurry on. Every road becomes much clearer when the city lights are gone. There were years I drove for distance, there were years I drove from pain. Now I travel for the stillness that the open roads contain. I don't need another country, I don't need a famous view, only somewhere wild and honest, where my heart can travel to. Northbound before dawn, now the eastern light is on. Every mountain in the distance feels like somewhere I belong. Northbound before dawn, let the slower road go on. I will follow
boots know every kind of weather, mud and gravel, rain and snow. They have crossed the alpine meadows, they have walked where few will go. There's a compass in her jacket, there's a notebook in her pack, and she never leaves the mountain with the things she carries back. She has slept beside the ocean, she has camped beneath the pine. She has watched the desert sunset turn the whole horizon wine. She no longer walks for proving that her heart is brave or strong. She just follows where the wild roads make her breathe and feel like home. Her boots know the way through the mist and through the gray, past the river, past the ridgeline, past the ending of the trail. Her boots know the way, she can trust another day. Every mountain leaves a story, every road removes a way. She left her vehicle near the timber, tied her hair against the wind, followed tracks across the hillside where the yellow grass grew thin. At the lake she made her coffee, set her backpack on a stone, listened to the water moving, glad that she had come alone. Not from anger, not from sadness, not to run from what she'd known, only to remember silence was a language of its own. She has learned that being lonely is not solitude at all. One can feel alone in cities, one can feel complete outdoors. Her boots know the way through the mist and through the gray, past the river, past the ridgeline, past the ending of the trail. Her boots know the way, she can trust another day. Every mountain leaves a story, every road removes a way. Should choose a safer life, keep her journeys close to highways, keep the wildness out of sight. But the woman in the mirror knew the person she became was shaped by every lonely campsite, every road without a name. Her boots know the way through the cold and through the rain. She has nothing left to prove now, she just wants to walk again. Her boots know the way toward the closing light of day. Every mountain leaves a story, every road removes a way.
The pavement turned to silver under streetlights after rain. Every taxi left a mirror, every step disturbed the same. I stood underneath the awning with a paper coffee cup, watching all the city hurry while the clouds were opening up. There is beauty in the waiting, there is music in delay. Silver pavement, carry every light, turn the ordinary city into somewhere warm tonight. Silver pavement, shining underneath, I can watch the world keep moving without asking it for me. A bus went past the corner, someone waved from deep inside. Then the glass became a river, and their face dissolved from sight. We are always briefly passing, always almost saying hello. Still the rain can make a stranger feel like someone that we know. Silver pavement, carry every light, turn the ordinary city into somewhere warm tonight. Every reflection breaks, every reflection reforms. Maybe we are just like water, learning shapes inside a storm. Silver pavement, shining underneath, I can watch the world keep moving without asking it for me. Steam is rising on the window, drawing rivers through the grate. Outside every car is moving, but I'm letting morning stay. There's a sweater on the chair back, there's a record turning low, and the coffee leaves a circle on the table made of oak. I spend enough time running after things that disappear. Now I want the quieter moments that are already here. Steam on the glass, let the morning move slow, let the light find the places I forgot how to know. Steam on the glass, nothing calling me away, just a cup and an open window at the beginning of the day. I remember one September, driving nowhere after rain. Every field beside the highway shining like a window pane. I was younger, always searching, always looking down the road. Now I know the sweetest journeys sometimes happen staying home. I spent enough time running after things that disappear. Now I want the quieter moments that are already here. Steam on the glass, let the morning move slow, let the light find the places I forgot how to know. Steam on the glass, nothing calling me away, just a cup and an open window at the beginning of the day. Leave the plans upon the tomorrow where it lies. There is enough life in this morning. There is enough blue in the sky. Steam on the glass, let the morning move slow. Let the light find the places I forgot how to know. Steam on the glass, nothing calling me away. Just a cup and an open window at the beginning of the day.
I kept the map inside the glove box, folded where the highway bent. Every mark became a memory, every road a place I'd been. I had learned to travel lightly, one old jacket, one guitar. Never asking for a passenger, never staying anywhere.
I kept my map beside the window, full of circles drawn in blue. Every line became a question, every road led somewhere new.
I had driven past the coastline, walked the valleys on my own,
never thinking I would meet you where the mountain rivers flowed.
You were standing near the trailhead,
You were making coffee there,
we compared our fading road maps.
found the same road everywhere.
Two maps, one road, two old stories left untold.
One more mountain in the distance,
One more evening turning gold.
two maps, one road.
We don't need to travel alone
Every mile becomes much warmer
when another heart comes home. We put both our packs together, made a campsite near the lake. You prepared the evening fire, I made bread upon the flame.
We had both known years of leaving, we had both grown used to space.
Still the quiet felt much different with the fire upon your face. In the morning we went hiking, followed water through the pine. You walked slowly near the ridgeline, I kept matching your old stride.
Neither one of us was younger, neither needed to pretend.
We had simply found a traveler who could understand the bend. We don't promise fixed directions,
We don't promise we won't roam,
but the road can keep on changing
while we make the road our home. Two maps, one road,
two old stories left untold.
one more mountain in the distance,
One more evening turning gold.
two maps, one road.
We don't need to travel alone
Every mile becomes much warmer
when another heart comes home.
make you whole.
I've walked alone enough to know
that love should never be controlled.
So keep your map and keep your freedom.
You keep yours and I'll keep mine.
We can choose the road together without leaving ourselves behind.
Two maps, one road,
two long lives and one shared glow.
one more campfire in the mountains,
one more place we both can know.
Two maps, one road,
let the wild horizon show.
Love can travel without chains and still become a kind of home.
Pine smoke in the morning, snow beneath the porch, coffee warming by the window, little fire in the hearth, mountain fall beyond the cedar, boots are drying by the wall. For a while the world is nowhere, and I don't miss it at all. Pine smoke morning, keep the valley low, let the timber walls surround me, let the quiet mountain grow. Pine smoke morning, I have nowhere else to run. There is enough life in this cabin, and the slowly rising sun. Hear a branch release its snow. Every sound becomes much clearer where the city cannot go. Maybe distance isn't lonely, maybe solitude is room where the heart can finally hear itself beneath the cedar moon. Pine smoke morning, there is enough life in this cabin, and the slowly rising sun. Rain is writing on the window, little rivers down the pane. I was reading old directions when the weather called my name. Coffee cooling by the paperback, gray light resting on the floor. I don't know what I was looking for, I don't need to anymore. Some days come to move us, some days ask us to remain. Rain between the lines, wash the hurry from my mind. Let the afternoon move slowly, leave tomorrow far behind. Rain between the lines, turn the silence into time. I can hear myself much clearer when the whole world stays inside. Cars are passing through the water, headlights trembling in the street. Someone runs beneath an umbrella, someone waits beneath a tree. I am safe behind the window with the kettle breathing low, and the rain keeps turning everything into somewhere I can go. Rain between the lines, wash the hurry from my mind. Let the afternoon move slowly, leave tomorrow far behind. Let the clouds stay until evening, let the rooftop keep the sound. Sometimes peace is not escaping, it's just staying where you're found. Rain between the lines, wash the hurry from my mind. I can hear myself much clearer when the whole world stays inside. Mountain coffee, early morning, steam against the colder air. Sun begins behind the ridgeline, golden light is everywhere. I sit wrapped inside a blanket, boots beside the cabin door, and the world below looks smaller than it ever did before. Mountain coffee, let the morning climb up the valley through the timber, one slow ray at a time. Mountain coffee, warm between my hands. For a while I understand why people leave the crowded land. An eagle circles over granite, clouds move slowly toward the west. Nothing here is asking questions. Nothing here demands my best. Maybe height can change perspective. Maybe distance clears the view. Maybe all the noise below us was never quite as true. Mountain coffee. For a while I understand why people leave the crowded land. The ridge is gone behind the mist, just shapes of trees I can't quite list. The porch is cold beneath my feet, but I don't move, I don't retreat. Mist over the ridge at dawn, slowly lifting, slowly gone. I watch the mountain find its shape, like it's waking from the same escape. Cuts through the fading gray. The light begins to find its way. I've seen this view 100 times. It never once has looked the same twice. Mist over the ridge at dawn, slowly lifting, slowly gone. I watch the mountain find its shape, like it's waking from the same escape. Steam is rising on the window, drawing rivers through the gray. Outside every car is moving, but I'm letting morning stay. There's a sweater on the chair back, there's a record turning low, and the coffee leaves a circle on the table made of oak. I spent enough time running after things that disappear. Now I want the quieter moments that are already here. Steam on the glass, let the morning move slow, let the light find the places I forgot how to know. calling me away. Just a cup and an open window at the beginning of the day. September, driving nowhere after rain. Every field beside the highway shining like a window pane. I was younger, always searching, always looking down the road. Now I know the sweetest journey sometimes happens staying home. I spent enough time running after things that disappear. Now I want the quieter moments that are already here. Steam on the glass, let the morning move slow. Let the light find the places I forgot how to know. Steam on the glass, nothing calling me away. Just a cup and an open window at the beginning of the day. Leave the plans upon the counter. Leave tomorrow where it lies. There is enough life in this morning. There is enough blue in the sky. Steam on the glass, let the morning move slow. Let the light find the places I forgot how to know. Steam on the glass, nothing calling me away. Just a cup and an open window at the beginning of the day. There's a blue mug on the table. There's a pale sky through the blinds. And the house is still forgiving of the things I left behind. I can hear the pipes awakening, hear the sparrows on the roof. Every little sound reminds me that the quiet can be truth. Every season has a language. Every silence has a tone. Sometimes peace is simply learning you can be enough alone. Blue mug morning, meet me where I am, with the sunlight on the floorboards and the warmth inside my hands. Blue mug morning, nothing left to prove. Let the day arrive around me without telling me to move. There's a photograph from somewhere that I haven't seen in years, but it doesn't make me lonely, it doesn't bring me tears. It reminds reminds me I have traveled, it reminds me I have grown. And the road that once felt endless was just teaching me my home. Blue mug morning, meet me where I am, with the sunlight on the floorboards and the warmth inside my hands. Blue mug morning, nothing left to prove. Let the day arrive around me without telling me to move. I can stay until the moment passes quietly away. I can stop demanding answers from the beginning of the day. Blue mug morning, meet me where I am, with the sunlight on the floorboards and the warmth inside my hands. Blue mug morning, nothing left to prove. Let the day arrive around me without telling me to move. The axe comes down, the round splits clean. The cold air bites, but I don't mind the sting. My breath comes fast, my hands go raw. There's something honest in this chore. The sound of the axe against the wood is closer to a prayer than most think it could. Each swing clears out a little more of everything I carried before. Pile grows slow beside the shed, enough to last through what's ahead. I stop and lean, I catch my breath, and watch the smoke rise from the rest. The sound of the axe against the wood is closer to a prayer than most think it could. Each swing clears out a little more of everything I carried before. Carried before, set down.
car beside the trailhead, morning cold against our hands. Yellow leaves across the gravel, fog still sleeping on the land. Our backpacks felt a little heavy, our old boots were wet with dew. But the forest opened slowly as the rising sunlight grew. Every branch became a lantern, every trail became a flame, and the mountain kept on changing though the path remained the same. We had spent the year in circles, looking through a window frame. Now the amber pines above us made the world feel wide again. Amber pines above us, golden trail below, take us through the changing forest where the colder north winds blow. Amber pines above us, let the old year turn. Every leaf that leaves the branches has a different way to burn. At the ridge we found a meadow with a lake beyond the stones. We made coffee on the burner, shared the bread that we had brought. There were clouds along the summit, there were shadows in the vale, and the wind moved through the grasses like a hand across the trail. I had feared the coming winter, feared the color leaving green, but the autumn showed me beauty in becoming something new. Not all endings carry sorrow, not all leaving means we're lost. Sometimes changing is the pathway to the life we haven't crossed. Amber pines above us, golden trail below, take us through the changing forest where the colder north winds blow. Amber pines above us, let the old year turn. Every leaf that leaves the branches has a different way to burn. We made camp beside the meadow, hung a lantern from a pine, watched the sunset turn the mountains into copper-colored lines. When the temperature grew colder, we sat closer to the flame, and the stars above the forest made the whole world new again. When the snow arrives in winter, when these branches all are bare, I will still remember sunlight turning gold inside your hair. Every season leaves a language, every journey leaves a sign, and I'll carry autumn with me like a fire through the night. Amber pines above us, golden trail below, take us through the changing forest where the colder north winds blow. Amber pines above us, though the colors disappear, I will keep their quiet fire for the colder half of year. Amber pines above us, let the changing seasons show that the heart can lose its colors and still find another glow.